thinking and experiencing in the field what the results were and saying, what else is different here? That's a big part of engineering, I think. You gotta be inquisitive. You gotta have an inquisitive mind. If you're satisfied with where we're at, you'll only be who you are.
Well, Roger's an awesome guy for sure. I've known him almost my whole life, growing up in the snowmobile industry and going racing with my dad as a kid. Anytime I'm at the races and Roger's there, he's one of the first ones to come to the trailer, in the morning, and one of the first ones at the podium. If I'm, able to get in the top three, he's right there to shake my hand and give me a big hug, and he's been there, the whole time, just cheering me on as a race fan and also supporting me from an engineering standpoint with Arctic Cat.
Yeah, the spirit of innovation, you think about the mission statement that we have to be the ultimate off-road riding experience. That's what Roger was all about. So his innovation and his creative ideas came from being on the product, riding the product, and being one with the product every day, every week, every year. And so that innovation that he's brought into our sleds has helped make us who we are today as one of the innovators in the industry. And so Roger was there at the beginning of snowmobiles, and that continues today in the position that we have in the marketplace as one of the most innovative companies in the world.
I think as you think about Roger Skime, you think about Pioneer. And what has Roger done? And going back again, Arctic Cat starting in 1962, we have the honor of having Roger still around today, 2017 model year that we're going to be unveiling this year. And you look at some of the stuff that Roger's pioneered on a snowmobile, we see it today. And it could be some of the same items that just has been around for 55 years. I talked earlier about the slide rail, and that's something that we still see today, and it means so much on the suspension, but it's all little things. Handlebar warmers. How many people would you ever think would put handlebar warmers on a snowmobile, and now it's standard equipment? So you think of what Roger has brought to the industry, and that's all because Roger rides many, many miles. You go back in the 70s and you ask Roger what he's doing. He's riding on the weekends, he's riding at nights, and he's working during the day.
Legend. Anybody that knows anything about snowmobiles knows Roger. He's to me, he is Mr. Snowmobile.
It's amazing how Roger has got the respect from people outside, but also the respect from people inside. The internal customer service or the employees, it's amazing how many people, Roger's semi-retired, but they can't wait to tell Roger what's going on. So I don't know how to explain that into part of a legend, or they still look to Roger today for his advice, where we got some real talented young engineers. And when Roger's off or he's out testing and he comes back in, and you can just see that the engineers can't wait to kind of get the stamp of a Roger approval.
Roger, I just want to thank you for all that you've done for the company. The passion, the creativity, the innovation that you've brought to Arctic Cat will live forever. And as great as a contribution that you've always made and will continue to make to Arctic Cat, I want to thank you for that. But as great as that is, I also want to thank you for being the great leader and the great person that you are, because as great as an innovator as you are, you're an even better person. And that is born throughout all the folks that you've developed, you've mentored, and you've led throughout the years. So I just want to thank you for everything you've done for the company.
He has been so friendly and so involved and helpful, to my career and Tucker's career. But if you step back and look at it, we ain't special. There's hundreds of people that he's the same way to.
And I just have to say thanks, man.
Thank you, Roger, for 45 years of just great enjoyment working with you.